Good morning, students. Let's see the continuity of trends in the standard electrode potential is E naught M plus 2 M, where M is solid metal, it is aqueous ion. Okay. So in the D block elements, we are going to discuss about trends in the E naught M plus 2 M standard electrode potential E naught. E naught is called as standard electrode potential. Today we are going to discuss about standard electrode potential for transition elements in the 3D transition series. Okay. So you know very well what is 3D transition series. What is 3D transition series? 3D. What is 3D transition series? That is scandium to zinc. This is called 3D transition series. Am I right? You know very well. Here scandium mostly exhibit +3 stable oxidation state. You know very well. And remaining titanium to zinc, they mostly exhibit +2. Am I right? Except scandium. The remaining all are exhibit +2. This is the general oxidation state. General oxidation state of 3D transition series. General oxidation state of 3D transition series is +2. Already we discussed about this one. Okay. Now standard electrode potential. We need to discuss about what is electrode potential and standard reduction potential of an electrode. So now keep this heading here. Standard reduction potential of electrode we call it is, we denote this E naught or delta H reduction or E naught. V means volt. Standard reduction potential in volt. V means volt. V means volt. So we can represent like this simply. Standard reduction potential SRP is taken as E naught. Clear? E naught in volt. E naught, what is the unit? Electrode potential, what is the unit? Volt. Okay. So now we should need to discuss about the definition of standard reduction potential of an electrode. Okay. So write the definition. Reduction potential of electrode. Reduction potential of electrode when the concentration ions in the solution concentration of ions is 1 molar, 1 mole per liter, 1 mole per liter or 1 molar, 1 molar molarity, 1 mole per liter, both are unit for concentration. What is the concentration of ions? 1 molar in the solution, in the solution. In the solution. Now it is ion, it is the ion. N plus 2 is aqueous means ion. Concentration must be taken as 1 molar in the solution. It is a solid metal. Remember this. The solution. In the case of suppose the solution is gas, then the partial pressure of the gas. Partial pressure of the gas is 1 atmosphere pressure. Suppose the solution is gas medium, then we consider that is in case of partial pressure at 1 atmosphere, suppose it is in the solution, the concentration of ions 1 mole per liter at 298 Kelvin temperature is called standard reduction potential. Mention E naught volt. Standard reduction potential means the concentration of ions in the solution at 1 molar concentration at 298 temperature. These are the standard conditions. 298 Kelvin and 1 atmosphere pressure or 1 molar per liter is called as standard conditions. Then reduction potential of electrode when the concentration of ions in 1 molar per liter solution is called as standard reduction potential. Okay, standard reduction potential. So now what is electrode potential? What is reduction potential of electrode or electrode potential? Potential of electrode means here, let's see, this is the cell, okay. Now this is the metallic rod. Suppose zinc. This is the metallic rod. Zinc is metal or not? Zinc is a metal. Suppose assumed as M here. This is okay M, where M is metallic rod. And now this metallic rod dipped in its corresponding electrolyte. So now it is zinc. So it is dipped in zinc sulfate solution. Which is called electrolyte here. That means it can allow the electricity. Zinc sulfate is in aqueous. So now in this, what are the ions present? Zn plus 2 and also SO4 minus 2. Okay, Zn plus 2 means in the ion form means it is aqueous. Am I right? Zn plus 2, SO4 minus 2. So now Zn plus 2 is M plus 2. Zn plus 2 means M plus 2. Okay. Now Zn plus 2 and this is the zinc metal. Okay. So there is some electron difference, in the solution it is Zn plus 2. It need electron. Why? Because it is close to electron already. It need electrons. But zinc, it oxidation state is 0, right? Oxidation state is 0 for zinc here. So some charge difference is there or not? Charge difference is there. That charge difference is called as electrode potential. Electrode potential means charge difference. This is called as electrode. Metallic rod is called as electrode and the solution is called as electrolyte. The charges difference between these aqueous ion in the solution and this metal and this aqueous ion is called as electrode potential. So electrode potential measured at standard conditions. Is called as standard electrode potential. Standard electrode potential. Standard electrode. What are the standard conditions here? 298 Kelvin temperature and 1 atmosphere pressure of the gas or 1 molar concentration of the ions in the solution. So the concentration of these ions is 1 molar per liter. Suppose it is considered pressure. In the case of gases, we consider atmosphere pressure. Clear? Now the charge differences here, 0 here it is placed. The charge differences between this electrode and electrolyte is called as electrode potential. So electrode potential measured at standard conditions we call it standard electrode potential. Standard electrode potential. So listen, we have two types of electrode potential here. We have two types of electrode potential. One is oxidation potential. One is oxidation potential. Oxidation potential means what is oxidation? Loss of electron. This is A. Suppose this A can lose 2 electrons, then it becomes A plus 2. Am I right? A plus 2. Loss of electron. What is the oxidation state here? 0. 0 to plus 2 means it loses 2 electron. Loss of electron is called as oxidation takes place here. Remember this. It loses electrons, so A undergoes oxidized. What we call it is oxidized. Why? Because A loses the electrons, so it is called oxidized. This phenomenon is called as oxidation, loss of electron. Loss of electrons. Loss of electrons is called oxidation. Now it loses the electrons, so now this one is called as reducing agent. Remember this, very important concept. Reducing agent. A loses 2 electrons, so by the loss of electron it is oxidized. Okay, which phenomena takes place? Oxidation. Now A loses the electron, that means A offer electrons somebody. A can able to offer electron. Okay, A can lose electron, ready to lose electron. A can donate electron. Okay, so it offer electrons to others. Am I right? Electrons to others. So now A is called as reducing agent. This reducing agent is undergoes oxidation. Am I right? It undergoes loss of electron. It undergoes oxidation. Remember this. The substance which ready to lose electron is called as reducing agent. Reducing agent. Reducing agent undergoes oxidation or not? Oxidized. Why? Because it provides the electrons. It provides the electron. Reducing agent means it helps to reduction for others. Why? Because it produces the electron, then other substance gain these electron undergoes reduction. Am I right? Gaining of electron is reduction. Now this reducing agent provide electrons to others. Then other substance accept these electron undergoes reduction. That means reducing agent helps to reduction. Note down the point. Here A is reducing agent. A is reducing agent. It undergoes oxidized. That means it produces electrons to others. That means it helps to reduction process by itself undergoes oxidation. Oxidized, am I right? It is oxidized, am I right? Clear? It releases the electron, am I right? That means these electron gains others, then other substance undergoes reduction. So it is helps to reduction. So that phenomena is called as reducing agent. Simple reducing agent, ready to note here. good reducing agents ready to lose electrons to others, then other substances gain electron undergoes reduction. Clear? Gaining of electron is called as reduction. Clear? So now in this process the potential is developed. That potential is developed that is called as is it clear, ma'am? So here by the loss of electron then the electrode potential is called as reduction potential. What we call it is called oxidation potential. Oxidation potential. Clear? Oxidation potential, loss of electron, that is called oxidation, then potential is developed at this place is called as oxidation potential. Remember this. During the oxidation process the potential is developed, that potential is called as clearly oxidation potential. So the compound which ready to lose is called as reducing agent. That means it loses the electron, that means it undergoes oxidation by the loss of electron, then it provides the electrons to others, then other substance undergoes reduction by the gaining of electron. Am I right? That electrons provided by A here. Remember this. So the potential which is developed during the oxidation process, but that means loss of electron is called as oxidation potential. And what about second, reduction potential? Reduction potential means, suppose this is A plus 2, this gain 2 electrons from others, these electrons from others, then it becomes A. What happened here? Gaining of electron. Gain of electron, am I right? Gaining of electron is called as reduction. Gaining of electron is called as reduction phenomena. Okay. So now this gain the electron. Okay. The substance which gain the electron is called as oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent. Okay. By the gaining of electron, this A plus 2 is reduced. Am I right? Reduced. Here A plus 2, what is the oxidation state? 0. Okay. So gaining of electron means reduction. So A plus 2 undergoes reduce. Now these electrons from other substances, am I right? That means A plus 2 take the electron from others, am I right? That means where A plus 2 is oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent accept the electrons from others. Am I right? Accept from others. So then other substance, others undergoes oxidation by the loss of electron. How other substance undergoes oxidation? This gain the electron from other, then other substance undergoes, not this one, other substance undergoes oxidation or not? So now A plus is called as oxidizing agents. What is the work of oxidizing agent? First of all, it undergoes reduction. How it is undergoes reduction? It gains the electron. So it is reduced, am I right? Reduced. The substance which is reduced is called as oxidizing agent. So what is the main work of oxidizing agent? It takes the electron from others. Then what happens? Others undergoes oxidation. So right here, oxidizing agent is accept electrons from others. Okay. So oxidizing agent helps to oxidation of others, but itself undergoes reduced. It gains the electron from others. Then other compound undergoes oxidation. Let's see the example. Okay. So now A plus 2 is the reducing agent. Am I right? Here A plus 2 becomes A. Suppose M plus 2 is there, which is called aqueous. It gain taken as M plus 2. Suppose it gain 2 electrons from others. It undergoes reduction. Am I right? It undergoes reduction or not? Reduction. It gains 2 electrons and it becomes M metal solid. Then the potential developed here, that is E naught at standard conditions. E naught M plus 2 becomes M solid. Clear? This is solid. M plus 2 becomes M. This is called reduction potential. The potential developed during the reduction is called as reduction potential. Reduction potential. Oxidation potential means the potential developed during the oxidation, but that means loss of electron. Gaining of electron is called as reduction. Then M plus 2 become M. That is called reduction potential. These reduction potential measured at standard conditions. The 298 Kelvin 1 atmosphere pressure 1 molar concentration of the solution ions. Then it is called standard reduction potential. Standard reduction potential. Already gave the definition. Here you should remember one thing. Reducing agent means. Is it clear, Maptu? And note here. Oxidation potential is equals to minus of reduction potential. Remember this. We have the special topic electrochemistry unit in the second year. We will discuss about oxidation potential equals to minus of reduction potential. Okay. So simply, what is reduction potential finally? Reduction potential represents tendency of gain of electron. So when reduction potential is developed, suppose it gains the electron, then reduction takes place. Okay. For example, M plus 2 aqueous gain 2 electrons, it undergoes M. Gaining of electron. So reduction potential is developed. Reduction potential means it represents the tendency of gain of electron. Tendency of gain of electron. Remember this. Okay. Oxidation potential means is represented represents tendency of loss of electron. Loss of electron. Clear? Loss of electron. If loss of electron takes place, that is called as oxidation. In that particular time, the potential developed at standard condition is called as standard oxidation potential. Okay? So oxidation potential equals to minus reduction potential. Remember this. Okay? Simple. Potential means it is the difference between charges of electrode and solution. Okay? Remember that. Here, oxidizing agent, reducing agent is very, very important. Reducing agent means which helps to reduction. That means it provides the electrons. Let's see. Stability of transition compounds. That means the compounds which consist of transition elements like iron. The stability of transition elements where transition element shows less ionization energy. If less ionization energy of transition elements in that compound, then the compound is stable. Ionization energy or ionization potential. This means, for example, ferrous sulfate. Here iron is transition elements, it is transition element compound. Then it becomes stable. When this becomes stable, the ionization energy of transition element, that is iron here, less. Then only this compound go for stable. Let's see. This is iron emerald. It loses 2 electrons. 2 electrons, am I right? This iron easily loses 2 electrons, am I right? Clear? Iron easily loses 2 electrons or not? Iron easily loses 2 electrons. Loss of electron is called as oxidation. Clear? So now iron easily loses the electron means it provides the electrons or not? It provides the electrons. Write the first point. Iron easily donate electrons, am I right? Clear? That means iron undergoes oxidation, clear, by the loss of electron. That means iron oxidized. Oxidizer means it loses the electron. Oxidized. Okay? Why? Because here oxide state of iron is 0. Here it is +2. Okay? Oxidized. That means iron provides the electrons, am I right? Iron provided electrons, am I right, to others. Clear? Then what about iron? Then iron is called good reducing agent. Good reducing agent. Good reducing agent means ready to lose electron. Ready to lose electrons is called as good reducing agent. Itself undergoes itself undergoes oxidizing. Clear? Ready to provide the electron. So iron is called as good reducing agent. Now come to why iron has less ionization energy. What is mean by ionization energy or ionization potential? The amount of energy, the minimum amount of energy is required to remove the electron from the valence shell of isolated neutral gaseous atom. Am I right? If we can remove the, suppose this is the nucleus of an atom, these are the valence shell, there is an electron, okay, there is an electron, clear, okay, it is neutral gaseous atom, now amount of energy, that is ionization energy, is useful to remove this electron, that is called ionization energy. If we can easily remove this electron, we have less ionization energy. We offer less energy to remove this electron, am I right? Ionization energy means remove the electron from valence shell of neutral isolated gaseous atom. Clear? All of you? So, we apply less amount of energy to remove the electron, that means easily remove the electron. Ionization energy is less. That means electrons are easily removed from the metal, like in this case iron. Electrons are easily removed means we offer less energy, so ionization energy is lesser. So if it is difficult to remove the electrons, we offer more ionization energy. Clear? Clear or not? In the case of iron here, we have less ionization energy. That means we can easily remove the electron from outermost shell of iron. Clear? Iron has less ionization energy. Why? Because it can easily donate the electrons, easily remove the electron from valence shell. Clear? So now let us see the second equation here. After this you have to write. So the atom which can ready to use electrons is called as good reducing agent. Itself undergoes oxidized by the loss of electron. It provides the electrons to others. You should remember that phenomenon here. So now what about this one? Suppose now SO4 add here. Now these two electrons moves towards sulfate. Then it becomes SO4 minus 2 ion. These electrons from iron. That means iron provides the electrons to sulfate. Okay. Then it becomes sulfate ion. Gaining of electron is called as reduction, am I right? Gaining of electron, that means sulfate undergoes here reduced by the gaining of electron. Am I right? Clear? Now it is called as SO4 accept the electrons from iron, am I right? Accept the electron. In this manner, sulfate undergoes reduced by the gain of electrons from iron, am I right? That means sulfate remove the electron from iron. Clear? It is undergoes reduced. Now sulfate is remove the electron from iron. In this manner, iron undergoes oxidation. Remove the electron from undergoes oxidation. That means sulfate useful to oxidation of iron, am I right? It remove the electron from iron. That means iron undergoes oxidation. So why it is undergoes oxidation? The sulfate remove the electron from iron. So now it is called as oxidizing agent. Itself undergoes reduction. Why? Because it accepts the electron from others, that is iron. Iron undergoes oxidation by the loss of electron. It gains the electron, it undergoes reduced. Okay, that means SO4 helps to oxidation of iron by the removal of electron from iron. Clear? So now what is the main aim of oxidizing agent? It removes the electron from other, it gains the electron from other. Simple. Oxidizing agent accept the electrons from others. Clear? Reducing agent donate the electrons to other compounds. Then other compounds undergoes reduction. Okay, oxidizing agent accept the electrons. So it gains the electrons means it undergoes reduction. Then other compound undergoes oxidation. Clear? So here it is reduced. SO4 oxidizing agent. Why it is accept electron? In this manner, iron undergoes oxidation. So SO4 is an oxidizing agent. It has to oxidation of iron. Clear? Is it clear, students? What is the difference between reducing agent and oxidizing agent? So read two or more times, then you get clarity. Don't confuse. So then what happened finally here? Fe plus 2 SO4 minus 2. It produces FeSO4, that is stable. FeSO4, that is stable. So in the first equation, Fe plus 2 and SO4 minus 2 is produced FeSO4. FeSO4. This is transition metal compounds, am I right? Transition metal compounds. It is stable. What is the ionization energy of iron? Low ionization. Why it is ready to lose electron? Clear? Remember this. If you want to discuss about this topic, you should learn all these fundamentals. Okay? So you should remember reducing agents. So in the transformation of transformation of metal which is solid, we can represent MS means solid state, metal is in solid state, into aqueous ion, that is M plus N aqueous. It may be lose number of electrons. So M lose number of electrons, then what happened? M plus N. Okay? M plus N into aqueous ion. Following energies are involved. They are the following energies are involved. They are the first one is, this is the metal which is solid. This solid metal first converted as gaseous atom. M atoms. Which atom it is? Gases. These solid metals split as atoms. A means atoms. Here we offered some energy. Solid directly converted to gas is called as sublimation. Am I right? Here these solid metal converted as atoms. Okay. Here sublimation. Solid directly converted as gases. That phenomena is called as sublimation. Okay. Solid directly converted as gas. That phenomena is called as sublimation. And here solid converted as atoms. Here this metal split as atoms. Okay. Atoms. Okay. So listen here. This is suppose molecule A2, we can apply some energy, add some energy, heat energy, it can split as atoms. This is called as enthalpy of atomization. Atoms can provide by applying some energy. Here we offer energy. That energy is positive. When we add heat energy to the system, that is called positive. Okay. Now it is called delta HA. Enthalpy of atomization. Molecule can provide as atoms in the gaseous state. Gaseous means sublimation. It can provide atoms by applying some energy. Now it is called as enthalpy of atomization. Molecule can split as atoms. It is positive. We can also represent this delta Hs, that is enthalpy of sublimation. Why? Because this process is called as sublimation. Okay, so it is also positive, both are same. After this, we remove electrons, n electrons, then it becomes n plus as gaseous state. Remove the electrons, we apply some ionization energy. If you want to remove the electrons from valence shell of this gaseous atom, we apply some energy. That energy is called as ionization enthalpy. Delta Hi, ionization enthalpy. Is it clear? Remove the electrons. How many electrons? N electrons we remove. So we apply ionization energy, delta Hi, that is called ionization enthalpy. Ionization enthalpy. Okay, clear? Okay, students, ionization enthalpy. Now it undergoes hydration. Here, this is also false. Remember this. We offer energy to the system. Okay. For removing the electron, we add some energy. Here also, for sublimation, we add energy. Two are positive. Remember this. And what about this? When hydration means these M plus 2 ion in water, these are water molecules. So interaction with this water molecule, this is called hydration. In this phenomena, these ion dissolved in water, it releases some heat energy. Relieved heat energy. This process. Relieved heat energy is called hydration enthalpy. It is a negative, remember this. So delta H hydration is negative. Then only it becomes M plus N aqueous. That means M solid converted to M plus N aqueous. Okay, clear or not? M solid converted to M plus N aqueous. These two are positive. First it is converted as gases. This energy is called as enthalpy of atomization. It is then remove the electron. We apply ionization energy. What about this one? This is hydration energy. Why it is hydration energy? These ion when dissolved in water, it releases energy clearly. So that phenomena is called as hydration energy. So in this manner, M metal solid converted as ion. Clear mark 2? So three types of energies are involved in the reduction of ions. So now we can represent this as E naught M plus 2 ion aqueous M solid. This is standard reduction potential, SRP, standard reduction potential of an electrode is depends on three types of energies here, that is delta H, okay, heat of atomization, and delta HI, ionization energy, and delta H, hydration enthalpy. Okay, these two are positive, these mostly negative. Remember, hydration enthalpy. Okay, clear? So remember this phenomena is very important. Okay, now m plus 2 gain electron, it becomes m, or m lose 2 electrons, it becomes m plus 2. Okay, in this phenomena m plus 2 gain 2 electrons, it becomes m. Reduction takes place. Reduction, gaining of electrons. So reduction potential is developed. Reduction potential is developed. Okay. So now we can apply these concepts for 3D transition elements. Okay. So m converted as m plus ions. In this phenomena, we use three types of energies. Clear? One is enthalpy of atomization. It is a matter. It consists number of atoms. Now it can split as atoms. That is called heat of atomization, or enthalpy of atomization. That phenomena is called also sublimation. Clear? Now what about this one? Now we want to remove the electrons from outermost valence shell of these gaseous atom. That is called ionization energy. Already we did in the first year. Okay, so that is called ionization energy. That is called also positive. Why it is positive? We apply the energy to the system to remove the electrons. Here also. Clear? Now come to here. Why it is hydration enthalpy? When dissolved in water, these ions become aqueous. Aqueous means in presence of water. Then what happened? It release the energy in this process. Okay, it is negative. Energy released means that enthalpy is called as negative. Energy is added to the system, that enthalpy is called as positive. Clear one? So this is the introduction for learning about the trends in the electrode potential E plus 2m. Okay, so we'll discuss later the continuity. Next class.